All right, hello and welcome. Today we're going to be using the block and we're going to be focusing on the shoulders. So we're actually going to take the block and place it right into the middle of the mat. And we're going to roll down onto the block. And you want to make sure the block is positioned a little bit into your mid-back and then mainly in the upper back. And you're just going to kind of hang over it. Now, you can bring your hands back behind your head to cradle your neck, just to hang out here. And then just kind of wiggle yourself onto the block. We're just starting to open through the fascia of the back, starting to really feel the distinction between our two different shoulder blades, between our scapula. So we're just taking a little bit of movement, maybe your elbows come out wide, and just getting into it a little bit. If you want to stay here a little bit longer, you can pause the video and just kind of stay. We're only going to be here for a couple more breaths, so breathe in. Big breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome, one more big full breath in. Nod your chin to your chest, lift up, and let's move the block out of our way. And then let's roll all the way back down onto the ground. Now, if you want, you can take the block and place it underneath your hips. Otherwise, make sure the block is out of the way. Press down through your hands and start to bridge your hips up. While we're here, think about pulling your low core in, turning your glutes on. If you want to take your peace sign fingers to your glutes, just to tell them to tap on. And then really find the core active. Take the palms up towards the sky, palms face towards each other. Draw your shoulder blades down here to start. So plug your shoulder blades into the ground. Feel the expansion in your back, feel the expansion in your chest. Awesome, now reach your hands as high as you can. Separate the shoulder blades, separate the scapula as you reach the hands up even higher, starting to open the back. Awesome, draw the hands in, and then open the back, reaching up. Awesome, shoulders come down, fingertips lift up. 3 more, keep those hips lifted. Lower, and lift. Awesome, lower and lift. Last 2, lower and lift. Keep the hips lifted. Last one, lower, lift, come up and hold. Reach as high as you can. Bridge those hips up. Awesome, relax the palms down. Roll all the way down to the ground. Hover your legs into a tabletop. Bring your hands back behind your head. Take a nice deep full breath in. Nod your chin to your chest, gather your belly together, pull your belly down, really wrap the ribs in as you lift up a little bit higher, and then hold here. Extend the left leg out, twist 2 inches to the right, and then lift up off your shoulder blades just a little bit more. Come back through center and release the head. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. Extend the right leg out, twist 2 inches to the left and pause. Awesome. Knee back through center, head back through center, and lower. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. Awesome, adding on here, extend the left leg out, twist 2 inches to the right and pause. Start to take your left hand and reach it as far as you can across the right side of your body, and then lift up a little bit higher. Awesome, left hand returns, knee back through center, head back through center, and lower. Inhale, exhale, lift up. Extend the right leg, twist 2 inches to the right, take the right hand over, and then reach as far as you can. Think about lifting up off your left shoulder blade. Right hand back. Knee in, center, and release. Awesome, let's do this twice more. Lift, left leg, twist over, extend the arm, reach, 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 reach. Hand back behind the head, center, and release. Awesome. Lift, right leg, twist to the left, extend the arm, reach the shoulder blade, hand back behind, center, and release. Last time through. Lift, extend the left leg, extend the left arm, reach as far as you can. Come back through center, and release. Last time, lift, right leg, twist to the left, extend the right arm, lift up off that shoulder blade, hold here, hand back through center, and release. Great job. Let's roll all the way over our spine and come to our quadruped. We're going to do some serratus puffs here, so really expanding through the back. Shoulders stack over the wrists, feet can be untucked, and then make sure you're finding this tall spine. So back of the head, back of the shoulders, back of the tailbone, all one straight line. Now while we're here, we're kind of going to do our cat and cow, but without kind of moving the head. Start to push down through the hands, pull the core in, and then puff up through your shoulder blades, only moving your upper back, separating the scapula. And then come back through neutral, core still is engaged, try to keep your belly lifted. Awesome, press up, and come back to neutral. Puff, and neutral. 3 more, puff, and neutral, puff, and neutral. Last big puff, come back to neutral. Lower down to the forearms. Hands can be parallel to the sides of each other or interlace your fingers. Tuck your toes under and then lift up high for your dolphin. Now bend a little bit into your knees and think about pressing your tailbone back. Press into your shoulders and then wrap your ribs in to find an even taller spine. Really lengthen through your spine here. Skull, scapula, sacrum, all one straight line. Head, shoulders, tailbone, all here working together. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. Lower back down to the knees. Come up to the hands and then press back to your down dog. 3 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up to your tippy toes. Bend your knees, keep the heels of your hands down, step forward, forward, fold. Draw your shoulder blades back, find a nice flat back here in this fold. Inhale, arms reach forward and up. Exhale, flat back, hinge, pull your ribs in. Hands plant down, step your right foot back. Lower the knee, untuck the toes. Rise up, low lunge, pull back, tall spine. Exhale, hands plant down, step back, plank pose, pause here. Think about drawing the hands back towards your heels and really plug your shoulder blades in. Back of the head is lifted, lower the knees, lower the chest all the way down. Inhale, rise up, cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Right toe step forward, lower the left knee, untuck the toes, rise up, low lunge. Awesome, hands plant down, firmly plant down through your hands as you step forward, forward fold. Inhale, tall spine, reach up. Exhale, fold. Awesome, right toe step back, lower the knee, untuck the toes, rise up, low lunge. Hands plant down, step back, plank pose. Lower the knees, lower the chest. Rise up, cobra. Press back, down dog. Awesome. Right toe step forward, low lunge. Rise up. Hands plant down, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, tall spine, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart, open mouth. Let's add on. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, flat back hinge. Hands come down, step your right toes back. We're coming to a high lunge, but we're staying in our legs, staying on the ground. Come up to your fingertips, middle fingers graze the ground. Bend deep into your front knee and then lengthen through your spine. Maybe your fingertips hover. Maybe you can always bring your hands to blocks if that feels okay. Now, pausing here for a moment, if you need to drop the back knee at any time, you're more than welcome to. Now, take your shoulders and start to pull them back, open through your chest, bring your hands in, and then relax them down. Awesome, pull in and out. In, really squeeze the shoulder blades back and out, pull your core in and out. 3 more, open and close. Awesome, lift and lower. Last one, lift, lower, come down and pause. Lower to the back knee, bring your right hand all the way down to the ground, bring your left hand to your hip. Put some demand into your right shoulder, extend your left leg back behind you, hover the left toes. Modified side plank. Gaze is neutral or down. If you want, you can relax the ear towards your shoulder, really finding some space here. Think about lifting through your bottom ribs and then activating through your glutes, activating through your core. If this feels okay, take your left arm up towards the sky. Maybe you take the hand all the way over your ear. Big full breath in, drive through the heel. Elbow to knee, see if you can crunch in. Inhale, lengthen. Elbow to knee, crunch in. 2 more, lengthen. Elbow to knee. Lengthen. Elbow to knee. Awesome, lengthen. Bring your hand down, bring your foot down, step back, plank pose. Pause here, big breath in. Lower to the ground. Inhale, come up, cobra. Exhale, press back, down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Awesome, pick up your left leg, inhale, pause. Hips stay square to the ground. Shift your weight forward slightly into your hands and then draw your shoulder blades back. Now you have the option to stay right here and just kind of lift the right heel and then drop the heel down, or you can take 3 tiny little hops. Awesome, hop, hop, hop. Swing your left leg forward, come up, warrior 2, hips and shoulders open. Awesome, now think about pulling your core in, pressing your tailbone down, engaging through your core here. Awesome, really reach with the fingertips and then bend the elbows, draw the shoulder blades back behind you. Inhale, open. Exhale, draw behind you. Awesome, open, draw behind. 3 more, open and close. Open and close. Last one, open and close. Awesome, open, lengthen. Flip your top hand up, inhale, reverse gaze down at your back toes. Exhale, side angle, come forward, gaze down at your front toes. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Awesome, one more, reverse. Exhale, side angle, and hold. Really reach with that top arm. Extending, take your gaze down. Start to take your top hand down, pivot to your right toes. Now take a big twist to the left. Stack one shoulder on top of the other. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your gaze neutral. Inhale, reach up a little bit higher. Exhale, plant your left hand down. Step back, three-legged dog. Pause here for a moment. Inhale. Bring your left foot back down to meet your right. Walk your hands towards the back of your mat, coming to a nice big squat at the back of the mat. Bend the knees a lot. Draw the shoulder blades back. Awesome. Hands stay down at the ground. Really lengthen through your spine. Skull, scapula, sacrum, one straight line. Bring your hands to your hips. As you rise up, press down through your right foot. Hover the left toes. Awesome. Think about standing up tall. Flexing your toes, gaze is straight forward. Take a step forward, pick up your right foot. Awesome, inhale. Take a step forward, pick up your left foot and pause. Really draw the shoulder blades back. Think about lengthening through your spine, inhale. Exhale, toes meet, stop, come to stand Tadasana. Let's do the other side. Inhale, arms reach up and forward. Exhale, hinge forward. Fingertips come to the ground, step your left foot back, high lunge. Draw your shoulder blades back, really lengthen through your spine, bending deep into that front knee, come to your middle fingers or hover the hands. Think about drawing the shoulder blades back, pull the arms up and in, squeeze the elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Lengthen, pull in. Awesome, lengthen, pull in. You got it, lengthen, pull in. 3 more, lengthen, pull in. Awesome, 2. Last one. Bring the hands back down. Bring the left hand down, drop onto the left knee, shift some weight into that shoulder, right hand to your right hip. Send the right leg back behind you, modified side plank. Narrow between your ribs and your hips, activate through your glutes, activate through your core. Maybe you take the top hand up, gaze neutral, or take it over your head. Press through your heel, reach with your hand, core engage, elbow to knee, pull in. Inhale, lengthen. Elbow to knee, pull in. Lengthen. Elbow to knee. Awesome, lengthen. Elbow to knee. 1 more, lengthen. Elbow to knee. Lengthen. Hand down, foot down, step back, plank pose. Lower the knees, lower the chest. Rise up, cobra. Press back down, dog. Walk your toes in slightly, pick up your right leg. Square your hips, square your shoulders. Option here just to lift the heel up and down, or shift some weight into your hands. Draw the shoulder blades back. Maybe you can take a quick hop. Awesome, hop. 1 more hop. Swing the right leg forward, rise up, warrior 2. Hips and shoulders open, arms outstretched. Breathe in. Exhale, draw the elbows back, puff up through your chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw in. Lengthen. And draw in. 3 more. 2. Last one. Draw in. Extend out. Reverse. Side angle. Gaze down. Reverse. Side angle. Awesome. 1 more. Reverse. Side angle and hold. Pause here for a moment. Really reach with that arm. Take your left hand down. Pivot to your left toes. Reach your right arm high. Find a nice big twist. Keep your gaze neutral or down. Really lead with the ribs instead of with the hand. Awesome. 1 more big breath in. Hand comes down, step back, 3-legged dog. Awesome. Pause here for a moment, level out the hips. Release the right foot down. Walk your hands towards the back of your toes. Really come to this nice big squat and pause. Drop the hips, lengthen through the spine. Hands come to your hips. Rise up. As you rise up, right foot lifts with you. Narrow between your ribs and your hips. Tall spine, skull, scapula, sacrum, 1 straight line here. Step forward and switch. Awesome. Step forward and switch. Toes touch Tadasana. Let's do a couple sun salutations. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, flat back hinge. Hands plant down, step or hop, plank pose. Lower chaturanga. Cobra. Down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, tippy toes. Bend the knees, see if you can step or hop forward fold. Keep the heels of the hands down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hinge forward. Last one, hop back plank. Lower. Cobra. Down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Awesome, we're gonna do these serratus puffs right here in our down dog. So press through your hands, press your biceps back by your ears, really bring the shoulders up towards your ears, and then relax back to neutral. Press, relax back to neutral. Bend your knees a little bit more. Press, neutral, press, and neutral. One more, press, and neutral. Awesome, take a nice deep breath in. Hop forward, forward, fold. Inhale, tall spine, rise up. Exhale, sink your hips, chair pose. Press your tailbone down, narrow between your ribs and your hips. Biceps come back by your ears. Big full breath in. Exhale, sink. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Right toe step back, high lunge. Pause here, draw the shoulder blades in. Same thing we just did, and then relax the arms down. Pull in and down. 3 more, up and down, up and down. Last one, up, squeeze in and hold. Now lift your chest, open up warrior 2. Same thing, lengthen through the hands, elbows press back behind. Lengthen and press, lengthen and press. Lengthen, reverse, side angle and hold, pull your core in. Top hand comes down to the ground, pivot and twist. Open through the chest, gaze stays neutral. Now you can stay right here, lower to the knee, or can you take a big step back for side plank? Lift through the bottom ribs. Awesome, breathe in and breathe out. Top hand comes down to the ground, chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, press back down dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, tippy toes. Bend the knees, hop forward, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink for a chair. Last time through, we got it. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Left toe step back, high lunge. Come to your fingertips, 5 pulls in. Lift and lower. 4. Awesome, bend into the knee. 3, 2, neutral spine. 1, come up and hold. Lift the chest. Open up warrior 2. Awesome. Draw the shoulder blades back, squeeze the elbows in. Lengthen, draw in. 3 more, lengthen. And in. 2. Last one. Lengthen, reverse. Side angle. Reverse. Side angle. Reverse. Side angle and hold. Top hand comes down. Pivot to the back toes, reach the hand up. Now, option to drop it to that back knee or step back. Side plank. Lift the hips. Core engage, gaze neutral. Awesome. Hand down, chaturanga. Cobra. Down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Let's work our shoulders a little bit more. Lower back down to your knees. Let's come down to the forearms. This time, try to keep the hands parallel to each other. Come to a neutral spine. So skull, scapula, sacrum, one straight line. We're going to do the same serratus puffs. So puff the chest up. Come back to neutral. Core engage the whole time. Puff and neutral. Puff and neutral. One more. Puff and neutral. Now you can stay right here. Maybe you interlace the hands or lift up for your dolphin. Same thing. Puff and neutral. Puff and neutral. 3 more. Puff and neutral. Puff and neutral. Great job. Last one. Puff. Come back to neutral. Wrap your ribs in. Stay here or hover the left leg. Hips stay square to the ground. Maybe you can lift up to the right heel and then lower down. Lift and lower. Now use your core. Maybe you can float that right leg up, just taking little tiny hops. Hop, hop. Keep your gaze neutral. Hop. Left foot comes down. Let's pick up the right leg. Wrap the ribs in. It all comes from the core. Bend into the left knee. Maybe you can take a little bit of a hop. Catching a little bit of air, or maybe you just lift the heel up and down. 2 more. Lift. Lift. Awesome. Lower back down to your quadruped. Walk back up to your hands. And let's just cat and cow real quick. So drop the belly, gaze forward, round through the spine. Awesome. Cow and cat. 2 more. Last one. Awesome, come back through neutral. Let's come down to seated on our knees. And then we'll bring the legs out in front of us. And make sure you're in the middle of the mat. We're gonna take that block again. We're gonna place it right in through center. And we're gonna roll back down onto the block, making sure that's kind of more towards your back. And then really lay down here for a moment. Bring your hands back behind your head once again. And then just kind of wiggle on the block. Again, loosening the fascia. You might notice this is a little bit easier. You can have your legs extended or bent. All is about what feels good for you. Just getting a little bit deeper into that connective tissue. Breathing in and breathing out. One more inhale and exhale. Awesome. Let the head relax just a little bit more. Keep the hands there to support you. 2 more big breaths. Awesome. Tuck the chin to the chest. Lift yourself up. Let's move the block from our back and roll all the way back down. We're going to end today with a supported bridge. Now you can stay flat on the ground and just come right to your Shavasana, or take that block at either level 1 or level 2. Just place it underneath your sacrum and let your glutes hang off of it. And then you can bring your hands to your belly, maybe to the ground. We're just taking a little bit of a break. If this still feels okay and you want to take the legs up towards the sky, first a little bit more of like a passive inversion, you're more than welcome to. Start to calm the breath. Start to close the eyes and just breathe. Letting everything relax, your body and your mind. Feeling all your hard work sink in right here, right now. Bring the feet back down to the ground. If you're in your Shavasana, you can stay right there, or lift your hips, remove that block from underneath you. And then open up your feet as wide as your mat and just windshield wiper left and right for a moment. And when you find yourself over to the right, roll the rest of the body over. And then press yourself up to a seat, spine nice and tall. Hands at heart center. One with one more big breath here. Inhale. Open the mouth. The love and light inside of me honors the love and light inside of you. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Namaste.